Terry.
Okay, we're live. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to day 10. A 10-day marathon of Her Story Online Summits for the month of May. Thank you for joining us in the past 10 days, and I would like to welcome everyone. My name is Lee. I am in Harare in Zimbabwe. I don't have power at the moment, so please forgive me. We're having all sorts of technical challenges today, but I'm joined by my co-hosts for the day, Terry, Gertrude, and Sarah. Ladies, welcome, and please introduce yourselves.
Welcome. Gertrude.
Good to be here, everybody. This is Gertrude. I'm in Auckland Airport on my way back to Australia, so I'll be with you for just a few minutes. Lots of technical issues today, so we will have a few speakers, but continue same time tomorrow. And back to you, Terry.
And I am Terry Weems from the state of Indiana in the United States.
And I'm Sarah Jillian, and I'm in Toronto, Canada, where it's finally sunny.
All right, Terry, who's our first
power,
speaker? Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Say that again, Ruth.
I said, while I still have power, let's play our first video. The first speaker, Terry.
While we have power.
Okay. All righty. We have Reverend Lynn that we're coming on. Go ahead and play the video, and I'll introduce her here. Okay. Reverend Lynn, she has a vision to be the best leading org in Zimbabwe and abroad, assessing, intervening, and rehabilitation of children with HC to be self-sufficient and actualize themselves in their lives. Oh my. There we go.
My name is Lini Ndlovu. I live in Zimbabwe. My city being Bulawayo, the second capital city of Zimbabwe. The capital city being Harare. I'm here as an advocate for children living with hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus being a condition whereby there is excess fluids in the brain. These excess fluids, they're causing the head to grow big and gradually getting bigger. And when this condition is not treated, the child can die because this condition doesn't have a cure at the moment. Growing up from a family that was very extended, my father had so much love for people, and he would take in a lot of our relatives so that we could live with them. I cannot even remember a time that we were alone as a family in our house. My father would always take in somebody, and it just taught me that love makes you look around yourself. So I fell in love in our neighborhood with a certain young guy of about 8 years old. The guy was called Remy Kumalo, and I fell in love with this child. I only knew the head was so big, but I didn't know what he was suffering from. But from the time that I got fond of him and that I started talking to him, I realized the child was so intelligent. So we would interact with Romeo, we will talk. But I started realizing that at some point or at some days, he will just get these very bad migraines, very strong headaches. And I just wanted to know and understand what is happening. This was when I was growing up and I was just 20, maybe I was just around 28 years old. I started wanting to understand, and I went to the parents to just hear more about what was it that he was suffering from as a child. And this was very disturbing from the way that I looked at it. And when I started befriending the parents, I realized that there was no one in Bulawayo who could treat Romeo. There was no neurosurgeon at our big hospital here in Bulawayo. So I realized that they were taking the child even in our capital city in Harare or in South Africa for the child to get treatment. So it got me concerned, and I got engaged with this child up to an extent that when they were taking this child to Harare, I would even get out of my way and try and also finance everything that they were going through. So in the long run, I lost this child, and from losing this child died, and I lost the child. But it's I was burdened. I was burdened. So I started visiting our main hospital, which is Impilo Hospital. And when I got to the hospital, I realized that there were so many of them who were like that. I have had so many challenges when it comes to resource mobilization and financing the projects of the kids. But as I have partnered with the city council, they have managed to give me land where I want to put up a rehabilitation center for them, a hospital, and a school for them. And I haven't managed to get any donor to help me build any structure there. The structure is still open, but I've been trying to work with the caregivers, of which you cannot separate the caregiver of a hydrocephalus child from the child. The caregiver is like a patient also, because these children, because of their condition, they need to be with the caregivers almost 3/4 of the time. So we have got we are not only taking care of the hydrocephalus children, but we are also taking care of the caregivers of the hydrocephalus, which are the mothers and the fathers of the hydrocephalus, and those who are being taken care by other caregivers in the families. So I've been trying to work out a program where we can fence the land and maybe start projects that are income generating so that we can support these children. So we have been looking at having maybe a aqua project where we can be rearing our fishes and then sell them, so that we can have at least capital that can be running. In this project, we're thinking that it can be run by the caregivers themselves, so that we can be able to sustain the caregivers, because it is very difficult, because most of these children come from less privileged homes, where you find that even basic food stuffs they don't have. So we are trying by all means to just see what we can do. Caregivers are suffering from the fact that they are taking care of these kids 24/7. Well, I was encouraged to register because of the work that I was doing with these kids. So I registered, and I started taking care of these kids legally. I would make sure that I help them pay their medical fees. I will make sure that I help them manage their school fees. I would assist them with food and nutrition. uh, at this point, I was taking from my own pocket. So it went on. I started partnering with other organizations. As for now, I have partnered with Ministry of Health, which we are signing our MOUs very soon. And there are other private hospitals like Island Hospice that I have joined hands with, which are also assisting my kids medically, psychologically, and with mental help. Because what my main thrust is, I want to have a follow through after these children when the neurosurgeons operate them and insert the shunts. I want to take, I get in the gap of taking over and seeing that their psychological health is proper and their mental health is okay, and I help them emotionally, since you know that hydrocephalus is incurable and it needs continuation and constant checkups. So I make sure that they make their regular visits to doctors. My main problem is resource mobilization. As I have partnered with Empilo, I managed to partner with Empilo, which is one of the largest hospital here. That is a government hospital, and that takes in a wide range of children.
Wow. That is so awful, Terry.
Yes. It looks like she was having a little technical difficulty as well. So we will
Yes,
move
yes.
forward. Yeah, that's a horrible.
Just so
disease.
tragic.
And why does it always have to happen to children? You know?
It's just not fair. It's not fair.
No, because a lot of times they can't tell you they're in pain, you know?
No.
Right.
They're just so fragile.
Correct. Okay, well, we're going to move forward, and it looks like Ruth is still having a few difficulties, but what we're going to do, we have two videos. One, Becca Gardner, and we're just going to let her tell her story, and we're going to see the interview, and then we'll talk afterwards. Okay, Sarah?
Sure. Absolutely.
And then from there, we'll go to our last person, which is Tashia Brady. I have her video.
Okay.
And we will just do what we do.
Do what we do best. Hang in there.
Okay.
All right.
So
Okay, Terry.
cue up this video. I've been practicing. So we'll see if we can make a go of it. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm here. I'm hanging in.
Okay, great. So let's see what we have. Okay, where's my video? No, I had it on another file. Where is it?
All right, ladies. Terry, are you still okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm getting ready to go into a video. Hopefully, I'm going to share that screen.
Okay.
Uh-oh, something happened on the reload. Do you have Becca's video available?
We can have a video available. What I'm not sure about is whether I will last, because it's telling me.
I know. I'm trying to figure out where I had it. I'm not sure what I did with it. Okay, let's just stop and start all over again.
Oh, well, hang in.
We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Okay, we're going to hang in there as much as we can. Okay, let me see.
A battery on my leg.
Chrome tab. Here we go. Okay. Okay.
Did you cue the video and then we're just waiting for it?
Yeah, I had cued it, but now it's not where I thought it was.
And what happened to Ruth?
Ruth is going in and out because of power.
Oh, it's a power issue.
Yeah, she's got some.
I'm here. Should I play the video?
Oh, you're in the dark.
Yes, I'm going to play the video.
Oh, you're going to play
What's going on there in Africa?
Oh my darling, you don't want to know.
It's okay. You have somebody in the
Why
U.S.
should
that
I
can't
ask?
operate everything, but it's okay.
You
You
don't
know,
want
we
to
have to
know.
we have to laugh, keep him crying. Okay, we'll just persevere. Here we go. We'll see how long we last. Oh, that's Taitia braid. Okay.
Is that the video?
No, it's somebody else. It's the final. We won't worry about the other one. We'll just end the day. We'll just
Go with the flow, Terry. Go with the flow.
go with the flow.
Whatever.
We'll end the day with this one, okay? And start over tomorrow. Tomorrow morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Her Story TV. I am back again with yet another amazing guest coming to me all the way from the UK. She's going to be one of our Her Story conference speakers. Please welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell everybody where you're based, your name, how old you are, and share your story with us today.
Okay, thank you so much, Gertrude. So I'm Tisha Braid. I'm based in Hertfordshire in the UK, so just outside of London. I'm 38, and I'm just so happy to be here. I feel so blessed to be part of this mission, this vision, and I can't wait to get to know you better and everyone else who's been part of this exciting conference. So thank you so much for having me here.
It's an absolute pleasure. Now, you have an amazing story, and as you know, all the women who are coming to the Her Story platform are sharing a piece of themselves, not just so we get to know each other, but so that maybe your story can touch, inspire, or uplift another woman somewhere in the world. Where do you want to start?
Okay, so we'll start, as an 18-year-old. So, had an amazing background. That my mum, absolutely brilliant in supporting me and my dreams. And my father, he's based in the US, actually. He moved there when I was 6. So we had, kind of an unusual, I say, parenting style, but yeah, for me, it was perfect for me. So so at 18, I was going along my business, got into a serious relationship, so I thought, and fell pregnant. That was interesting. It wasn't, of course, my daughter wasn't planned, but she is definitely the best thing that ever happened to me, and definitely such an inspiration to me. So anyway, 18, pregnant, and I found out he was cheating on me, actually. He actually had like a double life. That he was with this lady, and they were moving away, actually. So my daughter's has never met her father, and I haven't seen him since. So that was a massive blow, and I think that's where the second time I would say that I got my heart broken. First, that's raised by my dad by moving away, but second that way. But by having that situation, just really made me realise that I have to set a great example for my daughter, and go on and to make sure I live the best life I can for her and myself. So I went on to study, get back into graphic design, do something that I love, and I got my degree, and I thought I was happy, doing a career that I thought I loved, and I got pretty far up in that in that sector. But I suppose it came 2015 or start. That's when I realised I wasn't happy. I was quite numb, actually. I didn't realise, it was quite numb. I'd been in various different relationships, but they just weren't fulfilling. They weren't long term. as well.
What happened there?
Okay. Well, it looks like we're having difficulty. I just sent you a message, Ruth, in the video, please. It's not fair to the speaker for us to continue. We can't hear her story as intended.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is apologize to the audience at this time. We are having some major technical difficulties, not only internationally, but in the United States as well. So what we will do at this time is to just close out, and we will return tomorrow at the same time. And we thank you for wanting to be a part of HerStory service.
Thank you.
HerStory Summit. Thank
Yes.
you. And we will see you tomorrow, most
Tomorrow.
definitely.
Yes.
All righty. Thank you.
Okay.
Everybody hold on in the broadcast.